everybody. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. You know you've been in quarantine or lockdown or whatever you want to call it for too long when you can't remember what day it is, right? Anyway, hopefully you guys are doing well. Today we have a fun little workout. There is a possibility here that if you guys want to do this and use an outdoor space for running, you could. So it is a beautiful day here, so you could technically, when we get to the workout part, if you want to just not be live and go and do this on your own, maybe write this down so that you remember it for when we start. So I'll show you what we're going to do. We'll warm up together. We're going to do some high knees, a minute of high knees. I'll show you some variations of that. Butt kickers, those are always fun. And then air squats. We're just going to go through this 2 times. We're going to do a little bit of core work with some planks before we work out today, and then we'll stretch, and then we're going to do 3 rounds. So write this down if you want to do this outside, okay? Because I'll just show you here, this running, 2 minutes of running, what you could do is you could take this outside and you could go do like a 300 to 400 meter run, or just set a timer on your stopwatch and run for a minute out and then a minute back. And so we're going to do 3 rounds of this, 2 minutes of running. I'm going to do it on the spot here in the gym. 20 push-ups, and then we're going to do 20 Cossack squats. So before we go out to do that, or if you're going to do this outside, I will show you what the Cossack squat looks like. And these can be done, guys, with or without weight. So if you do have like a little dumbbell or a kettlebell, or if you want to do them heavy, you can do that as well. So that is going to be our workout. 3 rounds for time of running, 3 to 400 meters or 2 minutes, 20 push-ups, 20 Cossack squats once we are done with our warm-up and stretch. Okay, so I'm going to get my music going. Guys, make sure you get your shoes laced up, have your water ready. I'm just going to get a few things out of the way and get my timer started. So sure, you know, you're tying your shoes up well. They're nice and secure, nice and tight. I know it sounds obvious, but it's the worst when your shoelaces come undone in the middle of something, right? Let me just start my timer for our minute of running. All right, so we're going to start with high knees, getting those knees up nice and high. Starting in, here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So knees are high. We're going for a minute. If you can't run, guys, you can just bring your knees up like this and just try to touch your hands, okay? We're just loosening up here, warming up. So your first round of this might not feel the greatest, especially if you've been following along. You're probably pretty sore. So I'm bringing my knees up relatively high. If you want to make it more intense, just lift them up nice and high. If you want to make it less intense, just keep it low. Bringing your knees up like this if you can't run. Keep it going. We've got 25 seconds left. Keep it up. Nice job. High knees, as high as you can. This is where you make all the adjustments. You realize you wore the wrong sports bra. All right, keep it going. Almost done. And we'll do butt kickers. Now, you can do these running, so kicking your heels to your butt, or if you're stepping, just a fast step, bringing your heels up to your butt. Okay, so we'll do this for a minute. Warming up, getting the heart rate up, loosening out the cobwebs. Butt kickers, or down, lower intensity. Good stuff. Got 1 minute of this. Keep going. 25 seconds. Shake up the arms a little bit. So bringing those heels towards the glutes. Morning, Michelle. Morning, Terry. Morning, Burnett. All right, so now we're gonna do some squats. 15 air squats. So without any box behind you, you're coming all the way down, bringing your butt down below the crease of your knees. Now, because you guys know my bad knee, I have to sit to a box like so and stand up. So we'll do 15, count them out, 3, 4. When you stand up, really push those hips forward, squeeze your glutes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a little break here. I'm just gonna go turn my heat down. All right, so we're starting again. High knees, jogging on the spot, 1 minute. Again, if you're not jogging, you're lifting your knees. Good stuff. 1 minute high knees. Hi, Trudy. Hi, Scott. Who else is watching? Hi, Carrie. Good stuff, guys. Keep it up. 25 seconds. Get those knees up. Good stuff. I forgot to turn the music on. Oops. I'll turn them on in a minute. Good. Keep it going. High knees. High knees. Awesome. All right. Butt kickers. So either like this or like this. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to turn my music on. There we go. Butt kickers. Shake out those arms. Nice work, guys. Who's saying hi? Hey, Haley. Gonna be warmer outside today. Yes. Garage workout. Good stuff. Awesome. 25 seconds. Bring those heels towards the glutes. I'm sweating already. Woo! Nice job, you guys. Hey, Allison. 3, 2, 1. 15 squats. Here we go. Down and up. Really thrusting those hips at the top. 3 and 4. Now remember, guys, I'm only squatting to the box with my knee, but you guys don't need to use the box. That's 8, 9, and 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Shake it off. Grab a sip of water. All right, we're gonna stretch out a little bit. So get yourself some room. Maybe a sip of your ketones or your water. All right, let's start head to toe here, guys. So just making some head circles all the way around and other way. Breathing deep. Good, you should be warm, you should feel a little sweaty. Good stuff. We're gonna shrug the shoulders up and bring the shoulder blades back down into your back pockets. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Jen. Jen Snyder in Burlington. Hey, Jackie. Rolling those shoulders back. Good. Let's make some big arm circles back. So guys, tomorrow, Thursday, we're on schedule for 9:30. Friday, I need to know, those of you that are following along, what would you prefer? Would you prefer 9 a.m., because I have a call again on Friday morning at 9:45. I can do 9 a.m. for you guys. Let's go the other way. Let's go forward. 9 a.m. Or I can do when my call is done, which I don't know because they're calling me, so we'll see. So let me know what you think. If you want to do later or earlier, I think just by talking out loud here, I'm thinking, so I'm twisting here, guys, keeping the knees soft. I'm thinking 9 o'clock so that you guys can get it done. And if you can't tune in at 9, you can always watch it after. So yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll do 9 a.m. Friday, tomorrow 9:30. So reaching up out of your rib cage here, other hand is on your thigh, bending over, getting a nice stretch through your back and your waist and your hips and your side and your lats. Good stuff. Good, and reaching up. Hey, Marilyn. Up and over. Good stuff. Awesome. Let's take our legs wide. And what we're going to do, we did this stretch the other day. So you're going to reach out in front of you, touch the ground on the ground, and reach back behind you. Carrie's saying 9. Yeah, I agree, Carrie. Okay, so legs are wide, reaching up, pushing the hips back so you feel a stretch in your hamstrings, touching the floor in front of you, reaching through. So it's up, front, down, through. Up, front, down, through, up, front, down, through. Keep going. 2 more. Up, front, down, through. 1 more. Up, front, down, and through. Let's keep the head low, guys. So legs are wide, head is down. Relax your neck. Just hang out here. Just enjoy the stretch in your lower back and the back of your legs. Good stuff. Just hang out here. Try to let everything go. And let's walk our hands to the right side. Take your left hand and reach around your right thigh or right ankle and pull your head in. So you're going to get a nice deep stretch here through the left side. And then walk your hands to the other side. So you're walking your hands to the left side. Your right arm wraps around your left ankle and pull your head in. Good stuff. Okay, keeping your hands or your legs wide, you're going to walk your hands out and you're going to find a nice plank position. We're going to come all the way down to the ground and we're going to reach up into cobra or up dog. Good stuff. Now you're going to tuck your toes, send your hips back. Find a downward dog with a wide leg. Okay, so from the side, guys, you're like this. Your feet are on the ground and you're pushing your chest towards the ground. And we're going to slowly walk our feet, just kind of inch them in until they're hip distance apart. So now you're in a full downward dog. Good stuff. Let's come into a plank position here. Holding that plank, we're going to come all the way down and up into your cobra or up dog. Good stuff. Okay, so laying on your stomach, just move up here, hopefully you guys can see me. You're gonna bring your right arm out to the side, press your right shoulder into the ground, and bring your left leg behind you so that you're stretching out your chest. We have a lot of push-ups today, so you remember this stretch. You're gonna need this to if you get sore in your chest from your push-ups. This stretch can also be done if you imagine the floor is the wall, kind of up against the wall without the twist. Good, and let's bring that left arm out to the side now, pressing that left shoulder into the ground, bring that right leg over. Awesome. Good, and let's come up into plank, bring your right leg forward. So we're in runner's lunge here. Just stretching out those hips. Holding that stretch. You should feel this in the front of your leg and through your hip flexor or psoas. Good stuff. Now bring your hands down low and just sink into that a little more, stretching out the groin now. Keep those hands on the ground. Bring your leg back so you're in plank again. Bring your other leg forward, drop the knee, and come up into a high runner's lunge here. You can twist, you can lift your arms up. Feels good. Today my right hip is tighter. It's interesting how from day to day things change, isn't it? Always one side, we always seem to favor one side of our body. All right, you're gonna drop the arms down to the inside of that leg now and sink a little lower here. Push that knee out to the side so that you're really getting this in your groin. We're gonna be doing some Cossacks or Cossack, I don't know how you say that word. Cossack squats today, so we're gonna be doing a lot of sort of inner thigh stuff. You're gonna feel it there. All right, let's do last thing here, some cat-cow. So on your hands and knees are under your hips, hands are under your shoulders, and we're going to round our back and arch our back. So breathe through this, guys, breathing in through the nose, into cat, and out through the mouth, into cow. Rounding for cat, arching for cow. One more. Rounding and arching. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of core work with some planks. So we're gonna do some side planks. If you want, guys, if you have like a sensitive elbow or hand, you might want to get some kind of a mat if you're gonna do your planks on your elbows. And then if you have a sore wrist and you choose to do this on your hands, I'm gonna show you a little trick. So if you have a dumbbell, and somebody asked me this the other day, what do I do if I have a sore wrist? So if I put the dumbbell on the ground, guys, and I stack myself like this puts way less pressure on the wrist, okay? So if you're gonna do a side plank from your hand and that bothers you, you can always use a dumbbell. I'm gonna do mine from my elbows today. And so let me come back here so you can see the full picture. What I'm trying to do is and you can use your foot to kind of push your hips up initially. If this is where you want to stay, that's fine. If you can get that other leg stacked, that's awesome, okay? So this is working our side core, and we're gonna hold this on each side for 30 seconds, and we're gonna do this 3 times. So you can do it on your hand as well. If you do it on your hand, one thing you want to be sure of, guys, is that your hand is not like way over there. You see how it's not under my shoulder? I really want to put my hand so that it's directly in line with my shoulder in this position. And if you want to get fancy here, you can like lift your leg up if it's too easy, or if it's too hard, always put that front leg down for support. Okay, so I'm going to, I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to get my timer out of this contraption so that I don't have to keep looking away. And then that way I will know exactly for 30 seconds. All right, so we're gonna start, pick a side. We're gonna start on one side. We're gonna do 3 times per side plank holds. Okay, so starting, I'll wait till this timer is at an even number here. So starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift those hips. Here we go, one side plank, 30 seconds. Whew, I'm already sore. 30 seconds, keep going. Make sure that elbow is directly stacked under your shoulder or your hand directly under your shoulder. Push those hips up, don't let the butt drop. 10 seconds, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides quickly. Coming up onto the other side, 30 seconds. We're doing 3 rounds of this. Really push those hips up. Remember, if it's too hard, you can always put that foot down for stability in front of you. Keep it up. 15 seconds. Getting ready to switch in 10. Push those hips up. Remember, elbow or hand is fine. Here we go, getting ready to switch in 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Now guys, you can obviously just roll over. I'm just trying to stay facing you so that I'm not rude and you're not just seeing my butt. Keep pushing up. 20 seconds. Remember, don't let those hips drop. You should feel this in the side that's facing the floor. Keep it going. 10. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Other side, so hand or elbow. I'm gonna do hand this time on this side. My elbow is hurting on the floor there. So keep it going. Remember, your hand should be directly under your shoulder. Mine wasn't there, so it should be straight up and down. Halfway. This is round 2, we're finishing. We have 1 more to go. Keep pushing up. Getting ready to switch. I'm gonna switch this fancy way now. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Other side. Second to last one, guys. Keep holding it. Except I can't see the clock. I'll estimate it. Nice work, stay with it. Getting ready to switch in 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Hold it up. We're going to be adding on to this in the coming days. So there's lots of variations to these side planks that are really super good. I just want to get you used to side planking first. I'm going to drop to my elbow. My wrist is getting sore there. Keep going, halfway, 15 seconds to go, and we're done this set. 10, almost there. Keep pushing those hips up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good stuff. Guys, I really encourage you to do planking on your own. You know, if you're watching a movie or something, you're sitting a lot, get up, move around during, you know, have a pee break or something, but don't just sit there the whole 2-3 hours or whatever. Get up, do some planks, do some stretching, do some movement. It's so good for you to keep moving every hour if you're a very sedentary person or if you're just sitting around more than normal. So, our workout today, and guys, once again, if you want to do this outside, it is a beautiful day, just write this down. So 400-meter run or 2 minutes of running. Okay, so if you don't have a distance marker, just go run, get a timer. You're gonna run for a minute, and then you're gonna run back for a minute. That will be 2 minutes, obviously. You're gonna come in, you're gonna do 20 push-ups and 20 Cossack squats. Okay, for those of you that are doing this inside with me, I'll do it with you. We're gonna do just 2 minutes of jogging on the spot. We might move our arms around and have a bit of a dance party. For your push-ups, you have a couple options. Ideally, you wanna keep the core strong. Push-ups are really a core exercise, not so much an upper body exercise. So the idea, guys, keep your hands nice and close to your shoulders. You don't wanna have them too wide. It's gonna put too much strain on the shoulders. So hands are in, nice and tight, tightening up the legs, tightening up the stomach, pushing up into plank, coming all the way back down to touch the chest and the stomach to the ground. Okay, if you're doing them from your knees, it's the same thing. Okay, you don't wanna let your body slinky because you're totally not using your core, you're just using your arms. So don't be a slinky, okay? Cossack squats. So, like I said, you could use a weight for this if you want, but you don't have to. So the basic movement is taking your legs relatively wide and you're going to lunge to one side. The idea is to keep your foot on the ground, dropping your butt nice and low. I've got to be careful on my one side because I can't get down low because of my knee. So just go within your limit, okay? You can come up and down as well. So with a weight, you would just hold the weight here out front, coming down and up. And so we're going to be doing 20 of these, 10 per side, after your 20 push-ups. Who's ready to go? Move every commercial. Yes, Carrie, exactly. Okay, so I'm going to reset my timer, get my music started. If you guys are doing this outside, I'll see you later. Let me know what your total time is. And we're doing 3 rounds. And I think that's it. So let me get this going here. Music, where's my music? Because I get bored with no music. Here we go. Change the song. Oh, that's a weird song too.
Is this the Krusty Krab?
No, this is Patrick.
Joseph, I need some new playlists. Joseph Manier made me this playlist and it's really good. Some interesting songs on it. All right, I'm gonna start my timer. 2 minutes of running, guys. Quick sip of water. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. That was funny. The music started right at the right time. 2 minutes running. Heading out. Okay, Jill. Awesome. So guys, you can move your arms, pretend you're running. Jen making a fool of herself. Keep going. 2 minutes running. You guys may finish at a different time based on how long your push-ups and your squats take. So if you're following along with me at my pace, that's great. If not, just go at your own pace, faster or slower. Obviously, the 2 minutes of running is 2 minutes, or if you're going by distance, go by 400 meters and however long that takes. Great job. 1 minute in. Keep going. Move those arms, guys. Pretend you're outside. Lean into it. You can make it fun. You can make it a dance party. Woo! Good stuff. Pump those arms. Awesome job. We're into our 2nd minute of running. I wish running was this easy, actually. Maybe lift the knees up a little. Heels to the butt. Good stuff. 30 seconds. Keep going. 20 seconds. Keep going. 10 seconds. Moving into 20 push-ups. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 push-ups. Nice, tight core. Number 10. Keep going. Strong pace, guys. Three more. Keep going. Awesome. Cossack squats, with or without weight. Coming down nice and low. Up and down. Up and down. Draw your gut butt down nice and low. 5, 6. At 11. Keep going, guys. 15. 18. 19. And 20. All right. I'm going to wait till the top of the minute here just to get you guys, in case you're catching up, to start our 2nd 2-minute round. Hot. Woo. All right. Here we go in 5, 3, 2, 1. 2 minutes. Keep running. Move those arms. Good job, guys. So happy you're doing this with me. Make the most of this time. Do your best. That's all you can ever do. Do your best. Keep going. 90 seconds more running. Pants are falling down. I guess that's a good sign. We have 3 rounds of this today. Keep Keep pushing. Nice work, nice work. Just over a minute to go. Less than 60 seconds, guys. Keep it going on this run. Looking good, looking good. 50 seconds. Move those arms. Keep moving. To go, guys. Be good. Moving to our push-ups too. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Getting ready for push-ups. In 5, 3, 2, 1, to the floor. Here we go. 20. What's your own pace? I'm at 10. Where are you guys at? Keep it up. 5 more. Try not to slinky. I know it's hard. One more for me. Cossack squats, with or without weight. I'm gonna weight these. Wide leg, all the way down, all the way up. Go as low as you can. I can't go low on that side. On me. 3, 4, 5. I think I'm at 7. I totally lost track. Keep going, guys. Awesome work. And 12. 14. And almost done. 19. And 20. Good stuff. All right. Let's start running in 10 seconds. Water. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Last round, guys. Keep it up. Pump those arms. Last set of running. Looking good, looking good. Go knees up, heels to butt. Have a dance party. Doesn't matter. Just keep moving. Woo! Hands in the air like you don't care. Yeah! Brings me back to my 90s aerobics days, right? Keep it going. I never taught that stuff. My sister did though. She was good. Remember step aerobics? Your knees, right? Keep jogging, guys. 1 minute. Looking good, guys. You guys are awesome. Stay with it. We're in our last round here. Keep pushing. Almost there. 40 seconds. You got this. Keep going. Pump those arms, guys. Pump those arms. Running outside. 20 seconds to go. Almost there. You got that that. Let's go. High fives, finish it off, and turn that music down. How was that? So some of you guys might have gone outside. I know Jill and family did. So just walk it out, bring it down, let the heart rate come down, a quick little sip of water or your ketones, even better. Awesome job, guys. All right, we're gonna stretch out. If you're back with me, maybe Jill, when you're inside, you can let me know. I don't want you guys to miss the stretching. So shake it out, shake those legs out. You guys did amazing today. That was about a 12-minute workout, plus all that core work with a plank. I encourage you guys to do some more plank work today. I'll let you know tomorrow. What do we got tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow's gonna be a lot of butt. So Thursday, we're looking at a nice little glute workout, guys. It's gonna be good. All right, so let's tilt one head to one side. Let that arm be heavy so you feel the nice stretch. And other side. Good, now let's roll it out, nice and gentle. Good. Little stretch for your chest here, so grab your hands, pulling back, stretch that chest out. The higher you lift your hands, the more of a stretch you're gonna get. Try not to be up here. Try to let those shoulder blades come back and down. High five, Michelle. Did you do it, Michelle? You can let me know. Good. Let's take the legs wide and just bend over with those hands behind our back. And then just let the hands go. Just hold your head low, legs a little bit wider than the hips. Just letting all that blood rush to your head. It feels great. Just kidding. Good stuff. Good. Let's walk our hands out, come to the floor, onto your stomach, and let's just stretch out the front of the body by pushing up. Take some deep breaths here. Nice and easy. Stuff. All right, let's push ourselves back into a child's pose. So child's pose, knees are wide, so wide-legged, butt is on the heels, and then you're reaching away from you, pushing your chest down towards the ground. This is a great stretch too for your back and your chest. Really try to push the chest towards the floor as you push your hips back towards your heels. So you're getting a counter stretch in this position. Right, reaching away with the fingers, but pushing the hips back. Good stuff. Coming out of that nice and slow. Every time I hear this song, Joseph, if you're watching, I think my cell phone's going off because it's got like a buzz in it. So we'll do some more cat-cows here. Rounding and arching. Rounding and arching. One more. Good. Let's bring that leg forward, right leg forward. Hip flexor stretch. Stretching out those legs. So guys, I really encourage you, if it's nice where you are, especially get outside today in the sunshine. The vitamin D for your immune system is like second to none. Open up your jacket, let some sunshine on your body, not just your face. Maybe roll up your sleeves, do some yard work or something, get outside, get in the sun. It is so good for you. The other thing that's really great for you, if you can do this, is some really ice cold showers, like ice cold. So turn your water super hot in your shower, get really hot, and then crank it down really low and go as long as you can in that cold shower. Like a minute, as cold as you can handle, is amazing for what we call boosting your brown fat production. It's actually been shown to help you lose body fat. Brown fat just has more of what we call mitochondria, which are, I'm going to turn this music off, which are responsible for energy production. So you actually can, why is this not turning off? Oops, I think I might have lost the connection there. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Almost there. Good, switch sides. Hey, Viola is watching. Hey, Tara. Awesome. Let's see if Jill and family is back. I don't know if they're back yet. Jill, let us know what your time was. I know they went outside to do their run, which is awesome. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Tomorrow, Thursday, we'll be here on time, 9:30. Friday, we're gonna go early. So Friday is 9 a.m. So I'll let you know in a post, so check my wall out. I'll let you know if you need any special equipment, but I don't think you do for Friday. Tomorrow, like I said, is gonna be a pretty intense glute workout. And, oh, just thinking out loud here, if you wanna make this glute thing a little more difficult, bring a chair along for the ride, because I'll show you why. We're gonna be doing some raised leg glute bridges, which are always fun to get more into the glutes. And go have a hot shower, then a cold shower. Hot shower, cold shower makes you have more brown fat, which makes you burn more energy, which helps you lose fat. And don't forget, drink your ketones. If you want to know about the $1 Keto Club, where you can get 40% off your ketones, guys, reach out. The sale is going on until the 31st of March, so please don't miss out on it. Don't call me on April 1st and go, I want the 40% off, because it won't be available. So don't wait. If you've never tried ketones before, I can promise you this, you will love them. And it's a 30-day money-back guarantee anyway, so you have nothing to lose. And everything to gain, especially your health, your vitality, energy, mood, sleep, you name it. You will feel so much better when you are in ketosis, drinking your Prove It ketones. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in, and thank you for doing this with me. I appreciate you all. Stay safe, stay healthy, and yeah, have a great Wednesday. Bye.